Hello and greetings on yet another Devs and Hodlers meeting. So sorry for such a delay. It's winter time, duties on board, and the team is also on board with a lot of stuff going on. It's even though it's middle of, or actually it's starting to be a winter, because it's not really a winter yet. I mean, it is snowing, but it is also a hot time for the markets, and also the hot time before Christmas. So this is not the last live stream before Christmas. We have still another yet coming within a week, and we're gonna have some Christmas greetings next week. This week we are still doing a lot of stuff. I mean, the team is doing a lot of stuff regarding the project as well. At least this is what they told me just seconds ago. So yeah, once again, so sorry for a delay, and welcome on board everyone. Leave a thumbs up, and here we are with Mr. Orwash and two of the Bartex doing a lot of stuff over here. Our devs, welcome on board in next episode.
Hi everyone.
Hello guys.
Nice to be here with you after some break. Sorry for not being here last week and the week before. I was a bit
fun.
ill, you could say. I'm still on antibiotics, but I'm feeling good. We prepared you some information.
It's more fun with you, Orwash, on the board. We tried to keep up with Citral over here last week. It was still fun. We're gonna quote it with one of the memes. I know you're very much a meme here. Raz jest hossa, raz bessa, ale ogólnie jest essa. Yo, you know what it means, at least the Polish viewers. And yeah, this is very bad for the markets. What was and is still going on. Bitcoin's still on the drop. But you, Mr. Orwash, you just said to us, hey, it's going to go down, but then everything's going to go to the moon.
Yeah, but there will be some time before it actually happens. I was saying maybe something else related to an actual some we could say internal action. But the thing is, like we had this CPI results and FOMC meet the day before. FOMC meeting was yesterday, and as expected, I was betting that it's gonna pump for CPI, then it's gonna go down for the FOMC meeting, and then with the Bitcoin we're gonna go sideways for the next period. But yesterday we had a meeting for top 100 hodlers on Złota 504 apartment. I had the pleasure to present some stuff for the top 100 hodlers. We had a guest from Agera that recently listed us in a pair to PLN.
To see.
Yes,
it's in Polish, yes. And you can go to pair with the PLN. But obviously, it's a big news for anyone else as well.
So they were also present there. They gave the presentation that they want to list us and so on, and we always are open if someone want to list us and you know something want to like make something good for the community. We are always open for it, no matter what, and we also try to give back in the form of our social channels that we can promote it for our community. This undertaking, this is what we do. This is what we've done so far. So they list us. You can currently trade. It's a centralized exchange, so you can use you can pay in on the PLN. This is confirmed. This is not a scam. A guy was present yesterday at the meeting, and you know we had a chance to meet him actually face to face. They introduced himself, the project, and so on. So we could say we reviewed the stuff. There was also people from Kanga Exchange. They were also present there. But the listing actually on Kanga, we're gonna make some DAO voting soon about whether or not we want to be listed on Kanga, because we could say they didn't impress us in terms of the listing. You know, like the people at Agera just took the token, and even though they have they don't have deep liquidity on their platform, but they still managed to do it without asking, and they just say like, hey, so they made a favor for us, we could say. And in terms of Kanga, they are still, you know, doing some ifs and ups and abouts. So So we actually aren't really impressed by their presentation. So that's why we want to take as the community in full whether or not the BSB token should be listed on the Kanga exchange, and so on. So yeah, but from this side, I think it's pretty cool. And so this was one thing that we had on the meeting that could be accessed for the top 100 holders in the 504 apartment on Złota. And the other part was that the presentation. So there is also, as the funds collected into the liquidity, and we actually, it will be possible for them to, so they will be possible for them to withdraw, but for exchange, we want to use their contacts and for example, and the networking channels for the promotion of the BSB, and we try to, you know, expand, for example, for the outside of the Poland. And actually, I prepared what I was present. I want to show you this pitch deck. This is the second version of the pitch deck because it clarifies mostly the vision that we have in the Big Short Bets, what we want to do, what we are actually doing. And yeah, so I want to present it to you. I don't know if
I would
if
like
you
to
have
say
any...
something, the inside information, right, guys? Any market that that has still not a big liquidity, I mean the volume of the transaction, right, is a very good market to make arbitrage to the main pool. So think about it. Agora is as long there is not much transactions, maybe there will be option to make some profit on the differences between pool and exchange, right? So keep in mind, and if somebody would like to just be there, yeah, I think that it's, you know, like always, everywhere there are opportunity, but you need to know how to use it, right?
Well, thank you for this insight.
Exactly like this. So I just give me 1 second. I'm gonna prepare it for you. Pitch deck, where is it?
So as we are waiting, you got the bigshortbets.com webpage over here. You can find all the information
I
the social
was
medias.
about to ask.
Yes.
If you prepare some, if you maybe actually like show. There's still button on the website with top 100 meet, but it's gonna be taken now. It actually, so for sometimes we actually prepare the meetings, and some of the hodlers are kindly invited for the meetings. Yes. So we usually allow them to. We have a dedicated DApp for claiming
your wallet. Yes, it is.
Yeah, we have the best programming team in the world, and they basically prepare for us the app that you can actually claim this, claim the QR code with the ticket on it. If you are in this one top 100 or top 250, I don't know. It depends on the meeting that we have actually during this time in Złota. But if you are eligible for that, okay, you can claim and present it on the entrance, because this is usually it's a closed meeting, not everyone can access that. But yeah, so it is the same part.
It's one of our like cool features, like we can add to our website, like DApp with the users, like we can say like top 200 or top 100, and then that users go straight to the MetaMask to that event. And if you are in top 100 without 8 addresses, like with contract and our team address, you can claim your QR code.
Yeah, so this is how it looks like. Obviously, it's easy, just as easy as it is to join the platform. You basically claim your ticket to your MetaMask, and you get a QR code that you can use on the display somewhere at the entrance later on. Yeah, I
think I'm launched. Let me know if.
Yes, we're gonna try and find it. I'm gonna get a second over here, but you can go on or wash. I'm gonna fix the screens over here.
No, I'm gonna wait for you a second for you to like prepare the screens and so on, and let me know when you're ready.
I can say
so we
one
can.
thing here, guys. You need to remember that as well. I think in the next weeks, once a month, I probably will as well prepare the updated version of white paper, because
Oh yes.
we like always, right? We changed many things. There was few pivots in last year, right? You know that we just move all the strengths to the market, and you can imagine that we cannot just rely on old marketing and pitch decks materials. So this is why HODLERS is so hard working to be always up to date, to make sure that the potential investors or anybody who would like to be able, could be interested in a project, will have the most recent information, right? So I think I'm quite surprised, and I would like to just say that I very appreciate or what you did with that, because this presentation is worth top level, and I know that it's sometimes for us, for me and Citra, is from technical point of view, it's hard to describe something easy.
Oh yes.
But I think this pitch deck is showing, I think clearly war is the main goal and what we are fighting for, right? So thank you very much for that. And I think sometimes I know the community don't say that, but we appreciate a lot what you did here, always.
Thanks,
Amazing.
man. I appreciate it. It's nice.
So much love before
words.
this Christmas. So enjoy it, because it's very rare on the internet. So chapeau bas, the French would say. And yeah, we got it over here, Mr. Orwosh. There is a screen. I'm gonna fix it again. But it is.
In a second, I'm just gonna drop some information in the chat that we actually have. That we are live, and that we are presenting the pitch deck 2.0.
There you go, real-time marketing, guys. The real social media manager over here doing his job, even when he's busy doing another job. He's just doing two things at once. He's just doing social media.
Okay, so
lag
are you
over
ready?
here.
Can I just give me a green light for it?
Yeah,
and
we are go.
Yeah, we got it. It's here.
Okay, do I have a green light, we could say?
It is a green light, yeah. This is the CPU looks good, the FPS looks good, kilobytes per second looks good, the screen looks good. You can go.
All right, great. So guys, on your screens, right, you have now like the pitch deck 2.0 of the bigshortbets. As you know, this is something that hasn't been changed, that we are fighting for trade information freedom when it comes to for the big that it has actual two pieces of it that you're going to see further that try to work perfectly synergized. I don't really want to focus on every slide that we have over here, but I give you a chance for actually I want to go through, but if you want to go it again, for example, and you want to read closely what actually is on this, you will have a chance, and you're gonna just stop the video. So basically, our goal is to create a platform that minimizes the gap between retail investors and Wall Street whales in terms of information access and trading. That's why we're creating a peer-to-peer market and a social platform, making sure the investors share the information on the trade. Like our community are more used for trading information rather than trading signals. The main difference between that is when usually if you are a trader and you are a beginner, you often, and it's mostly most own autonomous group, then you could like do this that way, but like the autonomous of information, this basically sea of information. There's a lot of noise on the social media. We try to find this information that could be potentially important in making trading decisions. So our the whole genesis started with the GameStop. That there was a huge problem for those who started the GameStop action, that they will go into and so on. So there's lack of reliable and trustworthy places to trade. There is not enough, especially today with the proof of reserves and so on. We offer you a Web3 custody option for that, because bigshortbets is a Web3 custody option, and it's operated by smart contracts. So everything goes automatically. There is actually no possibility for us to intercept and try to defraud the funds. And what is more, like the P2P platform allow you to like the total sum of the liquidity on the platform will be the total sum of the contracts that are being given, and some of deposits. It's never more and never less. So you can see these are the existing problems that we're trying to solve. And so do we operate on this market? So the derivatives market is a huge market. Like you can see the numbers on the left side. It's a $600 trillion dollars, but the netted value is 12.4 trillion. The main difference is that it's often like twice. The huge difference in those numbers is that often they are twice calculated and so on. That's why the netted value is so much lower, but it's still a piece of cake, and we want to take a piece of it in our own way, and that's why we want to fit in this market. Yep. So our solution offers, like, we are the three parts. So we have this social information platform, we have this peer-to-peer futures market, and we also have this right now we have Android app. There are plans for developing the iOS app, but it's going to be in a far future. Our day is pretty simple because we are freedom, anonymity, and trade. So these are the three principles, like, and it hasn't been changed from the start. Basically, this is the same stuff that you've seen in the pitch deck. It was the same version. So yeah. This is what I already told you. This is the piece that I already told you. This is what we are saying for our potential VCs and investors, that our platform like aims to create a place where you could crowdsource the information. Like you can compete on your own with a huge market players that have first-hand information, for example, that are plugged in directly to, for example, Bloomberg, or people don't have money to pay large sum for like Bloomberg terminal. So it's so much expensive. I know it's like $30,000 like yearly, on a yearly basis to like subscribe for the Bloomberg terminal, while the basically the bigshortbets is pretty much free. And we don't have we also have and the researchers are not paid off. They are our community, and we try to create economy for them to create those research and so on, for us to be. And so we are trying to make a Web3 Bloomberg terminal on our social platform, when you will be able to crowdsource the information and use this on the market. And the first, like the biggest piece of cake is like, this is the core functionality that on the market. So you have this place where you can find the information, crowdsource it, and on the other hand, you have this place where you can use it. And that's why this is the futures market creates, and that's why it's peer-to-peer, because the peer-to-peer is the purest like market interaction that you can have. You not interact. So the platform then acts as a tool rather than as a third party. So you are not trading with. So your opponent is not a sex. Your opponent is another user on the platform. You are not making your contracts, setting up contracts with us. You are setting with the contracts with another users on the platform. This is the main difference that happens in terms of working. And I think this is a huge, because this allows us to operate on a basis that, you know, like you let the constitutions give you the right to make any deal with anyone. If you are both an entities, you know, like the persons, like you are not a business or anything, then you can make any deal you want, and this is guaranteed by constitution, and we want to have like use it. So yeah, and the second, as mentioned, there's a social information platform. Both of this platform is working right now. You can try it. There's a link at biggest BIO. Mikołaj, if you can drop it in the chat. if some of the people from the chat are not using it. And so yeah, so this is something that blows minds usually, that BSB token has no airdrops. There are no airdrops in terms of the BSB token. We are deflationary. The BSB token is deflationary. There is a technology used, that frictional yield generator is used to make the staking. And basically, we are the centralized bike for the best token. We saying that all the time. The best token is this is what we're launching on ECP concurrently. So yeah, we are doing our part. But this token is designed to hold, in my opinion, to redeem your tokens in the pool. Like pool will be that we are always have cover. We have fully covered liquidity in 1-to-1 ratio, and the reason for that is that we are creating huge liquidity pool. Always the exit liquidity for the investments. It's not typical in crypto world, because there's usually the money is used for other stuff. But I think
say one thing about the phases, that we are not, but if you just make a math, right? If you just realize that the last phases, they are above our supply, so it means that the project investors, right?
Exactly, because we want to in each phase.
Exactly. Yeah, and what is something that is, because we never. I mean, we just so we should mention that the phases, if you make a math, right, there is more tokens in the phases than we have in the supply. So it means that for the last few phases, to cover them, so to have the tokens for sale, we need to buy them back from the market. So it means that there is more tokens.
So we need some on the other side to put it in liquidity. That's what it's gonna be so hard to. That will be the outstanding goal. You wanna add something, Bartek?
No, I just want to say that I think it's quite important, right? Because it's information that we don't have many times to say, and sometimes not all of you make this math for your own. So I just raising that, make your math, just calculate that, and you would just realize that it's deflationary more than you expected.
Exactly.
Well, that's gonna mean that it's worth more.
How are we gonna increase it, for example?
I think you're muted, Mikołaj.
No, I said no questions from me, because regarding
all right, so yeah, and
the liquidity
some of our plans include the integration with bigshortbets, with the Definity, and maybe Bart, you want to say something about it, because you are more specialist than me.
Yeah, so first of all, we can just the technology, right? I think they will replace many, will be more secured, and will be everything will be better, right? And why I'm saying that, because for example, imagine to have your own node running as a canister that nobody can turn off. So it means that the blockchain itself, the bigshortbets network, will be always running, right? And nobody, and the only option to turn this off is to just kill the whole ACP environment, the whole internet of ACP, right? So it's quite impressed, right? There is no big dad who can just turn off your computer, or anybody who can go to your I don't know, for example, warehouse where you're just storing your servers or anything like that. There is no option to destroy the node or any things like that. So I'm quite impressed about that, and I think that will increase the security and the decentralization of the project, right? So this is why we are going this way, and I think it's beneficial for both projects. And they are needed us because they just see how big and good community we have, and how we can just improve them. And as well, thanks to them, and they have very great team, right? The core team that is working there, the guys who will stand behind first commits in the Polkadot and any more other well-known projects, and they right now just creating that, right? So it's as well as increasing our knowledge and our experience with the let's say not the, but our capabilities to have more experience, insights, information for our project itself as well. So we decided that we would like to go with this, and instead of just reinventing everything and be the only one solution, right? We would like to just have a partner that will speed up and help us a few things, right? So 2 years ago we say that we will be responsible for everything. Right now we are saying that maybe it will be better and quicker to fight for our goals with somebody, right? And Definity is the one of the best picks and choices that we have right now.
Yeah, where hodlers
Exactly.
and the viewers were rushing the team for so many things and so much stuff. But as you know, it's the slow and steady that wins the race. But it sounds like a really good opportunity for a really great collaboration. So if you have some questions regarding that or any other topic before, just let us know.
I have the question about when bets. So I want to to talk more about bets and what the stage of works right now. So as we said, like bets is already after first milestone. Like
oh, it's amazing! You just asked a
milestones.
question that you get an answer to. I love it.
No, like somebody asked the questions.
Oh, somebody. Okay, sorry. I turned off my chat for a moment. I switched the internet over here because
that's why I want to.
Cool. Yeah, because I switched the internet over here because there were times that were lucky, but it's fixed now, happily. So the bets, yes, please.
So I'd like to say something about the bets. Like we mentioned, like in a few devs and hodlers, the first stage of the bets will be the test net on the canister. We need to like test how the integration is gonna work between that two applications, like our application and canisters and ICP blockchain. So it worked really well right now. So we already tested the bets from our backend side. Now we're gonna implement the plug wallet. I think the live solution, the bets, we can aim to the first quarter of the next year or even first 2 months to be live. So after the tests, first quarter, like of course we need to discuss the things about the pool and everything like this. It's not only the launch, the feature and okay. Like this, the solution from the project side, from the developer side, will be ready. I think in the first months after the new year, but the other subjects regarding to that topic we need to discuss inside with the team, with marketing and everything like this, when to launch it. But I think like I said, we're gonna implement the plug wallet from the IC blockchain. You can see you will be able to see your bets token in the plug wallet, like you see the bigshortbets in your MetaMask, and plug wallet works like almost the same like MetaMask. So if you need to sign something or something like this, it will be available for you by using the plug wallet. Then we're gonna work with other integrations like internet identity and other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would like to one of the things. This is the one of the examples that how fast and we just make some good improvements and for both environments and by doing simple thing, right? So I'm quite happy that we just started, and you can see that the first good prawns and good products we just created with them. So yeah, it's the cooperation doesn't started so right now yet, right? But we already have some good insights and good things to show with them. So I'm quite happy about it, right? It's just a beginning, and already we have some we already have some good news and good products, right?
Yeah, so sorry guys, because I'm still pretty much ill, and sometimes I have runny nose. That's why
Don't worry about it.
you
We are
might
here with
see
you.
that I'm trying to clean it.
Yes.
In front of you, you have the
The
roadmap, the current roadmap that we have. Yeah, exactly. So this is the new roadmap that we present for our potential investors, and basically our main goal for the beginning of the year will be to extend the DAO community power, voting power. We already presented that probably the Big Short Bets community will have the possibility to take over the treasury that we're gonna have. And of course, we have also our other future plans and possible integration with the
community
ICP.
power extension. That's it.
But yeah, exactly. So yeah, so this is the team, but you already know it. So yeah, this is the social. So yeah, so tell us in the tell us in the chat, what do you think about it? Let me just end.
Yes, please.
I'm just finishing the streaming now. This is.
You can read all of this. It was recently made by Orwash. I'm gonna find the.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the pitch deck 2.0 probably in the chat soon. Not in the actual chat, but I'm gonna drop it in the Telegram chat.
Yes.
So if you want to check it out, yeah, exactly.
Good job. First
So
of all,
if you will be.
Bartek congratulated you before the show. I will congratulate you after the show. It's amazing and tremendous work done here, as you guys saw. And yeah, this is the time for you. You have some questions. I know we are a few minutes past 7, but this is because of the delays. So the live stream went over for a little while longer this time. And yeah, if you have some shout outs. I mean, if you have.
I would like to just say one thing.
Yes,
we
please.
already have some feedback from big investors, and they quite surprised. And the guys who has there's a few people that already saw this pitch deck and our plans for the next 2 years, right? And they just quite they're very involved, and they have very good connections with big VCs or any investing companies and something like that. And they quite surprised and they impressed with our plans, like the market itself, first of all, right? But as well based as NFTs or anything like that. So they quite surprised how good how good ideas we have to utilize in the correct way the technology, right? Because sometimes you have the project that's only using technology, but there is nothing stands behind that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we always have a purpose to use something, right? And
like
I'm quite happy
NFTs,
that we already have a feedback. Yeah, and we already have a feedback that it's something that is good to implement and will change something. So yeah, we can already say that already we are hearing very good news and voices about what we are presenting and sharing to the companies and the people in the United States, right? So yeah,
yes.
Finger crossed, and I think it's a matter of time that we will change everything for better, right? So
it is matter of time, because as you suggest, guys, saw there is a entire plan for the entire next year, which looks to be very exciting. Not only at the beginning, but also at the end, where is going to be an entire app with the market for your phones, which is exciting. Because recently there are trades and apps and markets that you might have used on your phones, and they're gone. But the Big Short Bets is coming.
Yeah, and as well, I can see that there is a question: are we planning the Christmas theme on an application? And of course, Citral just loved that. Of course, right after the pink team, guys. If I can be honest, we have so many things to do, and there is so many. I mean, so we are still in the there is I would like to have time for things like that, right? I would like to have a time for things like that, and I'm quite. I'm quite sure that in the future, when it will be more people on the platform, we will try to do something funny on some like Google is going for any, I don't know, events or holidays or anything like that.
But you know what? We should do something next week, because the next week live stream, Devs and HODLERS meeting, is going to be last live stream before Christmas, just 2 days before Christmas. And I'm pretty sure we, at least, if not the devs team doing a lot of, IT stuff to make the platform look Christmassy, we can at least make a live stream look Christmassy. So I challenge you guys to wear some Christmas sweaters, Christmas hats, Santa Claus hats, and we should make a challenge, and we should, with you, Mr. Orosz, yes, you hear us correctly, you and I and you, all of us, we should sing some Christmas carols next week. How about that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't sing. I can't sing, bro. Why are you doing this to me? No, but actually, I gonna give you a sneak peek. In cooperation with some cool people. I'm pretty you remember that Rafa told you about 1,000 NFTs for hodlers that have 1,000 and more BSB. This stuff is coming. It's not something that has been put buried under the ground. It's something that we are working on, and this is a topic I'm gonna push. And I'm preparing maybe you got some surprise for
Do you
Christmas.
mean the gift boxes? But are they physical?
I didn't say a thing, man. I didn't say. Maybe give what gift? What gift? No gift boxes. No mystery. Nothing. No.
I mean, there are coins that are on eBay right now. bigshortbets coins for the short drinks.
Bets.
The bets. Yeah, the bets coins. Yeah,
Yeah, and the bet's gonna be on the platform. Yeah, but it's nothing. There's nothing about that. It's something different. But still, maybe I'm not gonna say anything.
Merch.
You're gonna see for
there
yourself.
Should be a merch.
Okay, guys, just stop here. Yeah, I will be, the lawyer of the devil. So
surprise.
Just stop here. Yeah, surprise. We don't.
I was in IKEA recently. I was in IKEA recently, and there is a box of teddy bears in IKEA on the kids' side of the store, and you got monkeys, you got snakes, and also you got whales. And the whale in IKEA looks exactly like the bigshortbets whale that is here on the screen, just below of us. I think, there should be a mascot like this. But this is just my suggestion, okay? I leave it to the voting.
Namrasi just mentioned big box bets.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, the Boxing Day incoming next weekend. Yeah. But yeah, other than that,
mystery bets box.
Yeah,
mystery.
I really like it and love it that you guys are in the Christmas mood. That's amazing. That's a really great suggestion. I'm gonna try to have some Christmas themes next week. Who knows? Maybe we're gonna play some carols. Maybe we're gonna have an entire team with our whale wearing Santa Claus, or maybe a Grinch kind of whale. I'm gonna try and give you something. If not on the platform, then for sure you can expect something on the live stream next week. So I hope you're gonna guys be here with us next week before Christmas, and then we're gonna have a New Year's Eve live stream. Also, we have 2 more live streams this month. So yeah, it's going to be an amazing time. I hope you enjoy.
And we are not expecting to drop anything. So if you'd like to be here, right? So join.
I mean,
there is no break for us.
Yeah, nothing
you can collect
spectacular.
your airdrop on Christmas on our platform, like $1 million USDC on our blockchain.
Yeah.
Like a gift.
Just join the platform and stay with us. Join the Telegram. We have all the links you need in the description below. If you have some questions, the team is here for you. You can go over all the time on the YouTube live streams that are here 6 p.m. Central Europe time every week. Just shoot.
I have an idea. We can just make something like that. Who will be on the next live stream, and as well, all two last streams that we have in December.
Mm-hmm.
I will ask for your public addresses, and we'll give you, I don't know, 1 million, 2 million testing tokens for market if you would like to just have a fun.
That is nice. See, that's a nice marketing.
If you would like to feel like a whale by the end of the
like
year, of course, yeah, but it will be testing tokens. No worry, guys. But if you would like to just,
Bartek,
Still can climb this for free on the platform.
I mean, put your money where your mouth is, and Mr. Orwash, you have to tweet it out that everyone who's gonna come.
No. Who is here? Then knows, right? Nobody else.
Who knows?
Only for guys who is on the live.
Okay.
Who knows? Then knows.
Well, I'm not tweeting, so it's up to you guys. It's up to Orwash, basically. There might be some crazy invitation. There might be not. Think about it, guys. Think about it. There might be some people next week. Or maybe you can tell them. I mean, the viewers that are here right now, you can do whatever you want. Just make a bait, invite some folks, and it's going to be fun on the market. But I don't think Orwash is going to announce anything. I guess not, just as Bartek said. But, you can announce it. You can edit this side of the live stream.
No.
They gotta,
Put it. We need viewers here, so this is for the good.
No.
This is for the fun as well.
Central act as
He has a poker face right now. Okay.
Okay, guys.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so
next
much
week.
for being here. It was an amazing live stream. Sorry for being late, but even though you had some sneak peeks, as always, from the Big Short Bets team, Mr. Orwash, Bartek, Citral, thank you so much. We see you on Telegrams and next week. Ciao.
Bye.